Welcome, Leo Virgo, to your beginning of the month of July reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in the beginning of the month. Those are closed. Okay. And looking for your energy of what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Best message for Leo Virgo, please. Best message. We have the Fool coming out. Ooh. Talking about the great escape, irresponsibilities. Someone might be irresponsible around you. You might feel like you need to escape. You are going to escape. The great escape. Okay. Clarifying on the Fool. This card won't only just clarify on the Fool, but the entire reading. Clarify on why the Fool is in reverse, please. Tower. Rebuild. Having the awareness that someone is irresponsible around you. Maybe you do need a time to escape, retreat from the situation. Taking a step back, something like this. Getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, recent, past, and near future. You have move. So definitely wanting to move, figuring out which direction to go in. So it does feel like there is some kind of escaping the situation, moving away from the situation, for sure. Clarity and belief in the recent past, and strengths and bonds are actually upside down. We'll actually leave that one upside down because that's a good one actually for ups, for the in reverse, because it's telling you something, right? It's saying, hey, this is not happening the way it should happen. Okay, so going straight to the clarity and belief. This card is allowing you to understand that you did have an awakening. With the Tower over here, a tower can be the awakening, the understanding, waking up to understand what is going on in your life, having the over-awareness. It's also a collapse, right? There's a collapse, exposing the truth, especially the truth. This is the Ace of Swords, so understanding the clarity and understanding the truth. There's a lot of truth with clarity. Okay. Having a revelation about the situation at hand. Clarifying on clarity. Manifesting. Taking that action. Let's clarify that first. The Page of Cups. Generosity. And the King of Cups upside down. Could be dealing with a water sign. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer coming up a lot. Definitely could be dealing with someone who you feel is a little childish. I do feel that the Page of Cups and the King of Cups are the exact same person. So it could be actually an older person who could be your own age or older than you, or around the same age as you, but acts like a child. So it does feel like there is this childish moments that this person has. Feels like they are a little irresponsible, where they want to bring in graciousness and generosity, and it feels like they want to give, or you want to give, and you've been trying. With the Magician over here, you're having the clarity that you just feels like you just can't give to them anymore. There is this irresponsible, childish behavior going on. And with the King of Cups upside down, they just are not generous enough with their heart. They're not generous enough with compassion. Where you want them to be generous, they kind of hold back. It might be that if they don't get their way, there's a lot of foot stomping going on, things of that nature. So you are becoming clear that pretty much where you want the compassion to be, they just cannot give it. Right? So, yeah, I see the irresponsibility and the Fool, childish behaviors, and wanting to escape the situation. So time to move. Whether you're literally moving out of the house or really just however it is, it's like finding a new direction, and it feels like it's away from them. There's also this feeling it's because you feel in some ways because they don't give their heart to you that they may have even moved away from you. Therefore, you're going to continue to move away from them. Hey, if they don't want to be generous and compassionate with their heart, why am I here? Why would I continue to move towards them? Yeah. There's no compromise. They might wanted a compromise. They may have wanted to say, hey, you know what, you want to compromise this? And I feel like it's like the move that says we're not going to compromise anymore. There's a struggle. And I don't feel that this is something you want to deal with anymore. There could be a lot of manipulation coming from the King of Cups. Maybe you feel like they're manipulating when they're using compassion, doing it the way they want to do it, and then thinking that they're generous. Well, I gave you love. No, that's not love. I'm sorry. You're trying to manipulate the situation. That's not love. That's manipulation. Okay? So it just feels like there's a lot of pushing, a lot of tugging. Right? And like I said, it feels like when they do want to come to connect with you, it's more of a manipulative type of connection. Well, I thought this is what you wanted. No, that's not like that. Yeah. 7 of Cups. Well, this is your energy here with the Knight of Coins. Is saying you're persistently looking out, persistently going through this little bit of confusion. There's confusion with the 7 of Cups, and all they do is confuse you. Because it does feel like when they want to connect, it's a manipulative type of connection. It's not, it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel true. Not the way you want it to be. And it does feel like there's a persistent confusion. So that's what you're moving away from. It feels like deep down inside you really do love this person, or you may have found new love. You may have for some of you may have found new love. Someone who's a little more nurturing. And then for others of you, there's like 3 different things going on over here, guys. I'm going to name all 3. With the Queen over here, 3 possibilities. You found new love, someone who can nurture you, and it's moving a little, slow. For others of you, it feels like the King of Cups can only nurture the children. Like he or she only nurtures the family. You see them nurturing, because they could be the mom of the family or the dad of the family. You only see them nurturing the children, but they don't give it back to you. So you do see this very nurturing side, but when it comes to you, it's give a little, take a little, push, tug, tug of war, we're going to say. And for others of you, it looks like they may have found new love. It's like you made the great escape, you moved on away from them, and they found new love. Okay, so take it as yours, however your story is. And yes, because you have the 3 of Cups, and there it is, third party situation. So however it is, look at that, third party. So somewhere in there, like I said, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, somebody's feeling the joy, somebody's feeling the pain, right? So if you found new love, this person gives you a lot more joy. If they only give the love to the children, it at least makes you happy. That's like the only happy piece that you have, was it that they're not ignoring the children. They don't give you love, but at least they're paying attention to children. So it makes you feel like a third wheel. And if they found new love, let's see how it would be if, I feel like you're happy, but I wouldn't say that they're happy. I would say that they're out celebrating with this new love, doing things with this other love, and they are happy. If this is third party for you, how do you feel about that situation? Because I don't see that as being your happiness. That's like they're happy in a third party. How are you feeling about that? Messed up. kind of depressed because it's like, look, I gave you all this love. Why would you turn around when I'm still giving you love? Why would you turn around and give it to someone else? So yeah, you get the 5 of Cups. So yes, if this is a third party situation on their side, they're happy with the third party. You are not. That's the only time within the situation that there's now more grief. So that would actually cause more grief. Well, because it would get you in your head though too, because you'd be like, why would you do that? I gave you everything you needed. It's just, yeah. Okay. That's on a whole nother side. King of Coins, but you still have your prosperities ahead of you. You're still holding tight to your prosperities. Your work is doing good. Everything about the money side, career side, looks fine, stable. It's just this situation. Like I said, it's either this way or this way, right? And I mean, the 3 of Cups could even come up, you know, isn't like I'm still stable, so I still have a little joy, but, you know, bleh. Tricky situation over here, my friends. Tricky. And that's, you look at that tricky situation. Because there's a lot of manipulations, a lot of lies, a lot of fabricated stories, a lot of things that are going on. And it doesn't feel, you know, it doesn't always have to be just lies. It could just be like, why are you staying away from me? Well, I'm really tired right now. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You know, I didn't get to the trash because, you know, so it's a lot of fabrications. You know, could be small lies, small white lies. Just things to show you that they're irresponsible. Then when you tell them to do this or that, or please help me with this, then they turn into this. Man, I don't want to do that right now. I'm watching football. However, right, I'm going out to the beauty shop with my friends. Maybe they're hiding little small things. Who knows? Maybe it's just with the moon. There's a lot of, could be secrets. It could be fabrications. It could be small white lies. It could be huge lies. It even brings in irresponsibilities. So just in itself, that they're just not mowing the lawn. They're not doing their daily duties, right? But at least with the moon, can be a beautiful card though as well, because it's showing the perfect timing. The perfect timing, you know, for getting self-reflection. Perfect timing to really get clear about the situation and how you want to maybe take the great escape. If you're thinking about it, right? Really escaping the situation. It's almost like waiting for the call, waiting for the howl of, of the wolf, right? The dinging of the bell. With the strengthening bonds upside down, like I said, I kept it upside down for a reason. The reason is because when the strengthening bonds is upside down, it tells a different story. It's talking about scattered emotions. It's talking about the energy that does not serve you and is having a hard time keeping you grounded to yourself. So it's an instability, right? It's the Ace of Pentacles upside down. It's talking about keeping yourself steady and calm within your energy. Okay. So if it were right side up, it would say you are doing great in your energy, right? You wouldn't be scattered. You're doing great, but that's not the case. The case is it's showing me scattered energy everywhere. The chaos, the overwhelming from the tower. So that energy from the tower and needing to rebuild is scattering. It's like the tower fell and then there's just pieces of wood and glass and stuff everywhere, right? Scattered. And that's the way your mind is, your emotions. Queen of Wands. There you go. You're trying to keep your wits about you with the Queen of Wands. But you're having a hard time holding on. You're letting go of the scattered emotions, letting go of things that don't serve you, which is a good thing, but it's still a challenge. See, there's the fight. There's the fight. So it's like, I'm trying to stay strong. I'm trying to stay courageous. I'm trying to use my inner wits, keeping my wits about me, but I'm trying to also let go of this situation so it can rebuild itself for my better good. But boy, is it a challenge. it makes me have to stand my ground. And what does, yeah, there it is, the Tower. The ultimate Tower there. So you have the High Priestess and the Nine of Coins, which means that a lot of you are going to become single. You are going to make the Great Escape. You are thinking about being single. You're trying to think about what needs to be done, getting deep knowledge about the situation, figuring out things for yourself. Might even having some counseling coming in, might be talking to someone who has greater knowledge as a High Priestess. Someone who can give you some rest and peace, because it feels like you have a lot of anxiety and there's that scattered energy again. So yeah, somebody definitely that can get you out of any kind of fear of ending a relationship or walking away from something that you've been with for a long time. A lot of times there is fear-based. What am I going to do? How do I do it? This, that, the other. So just getting rid of those Nine of Swords and making sure that you can keep your energy strong. So definitely could either be you doing this with the High Priestess, really trying to do that, or really talking to somebody. It could be a Pisces who's trying to help you out. Some kind of friend, mother, someone with a higher, greater knowledge of just life in general, relationships in general. Someone you feel, can help you. You can lean on them, talk to them. They have great advice, great advisors, right? Okay, and that's coming up in the near future. Okay, and see what angels have to say. And Virgo for me, please. This also will bring in better awareness as well. Can I just bring that up really fast? Because remember, the rebuild has a lot to do with awareness. So this High Priestess is also going to make more awareness. Let's not forget that, right? Because that seems to be a really big thing here about a lot of awareness going on. Really being open to understanding. Communicate clearly. For the perfect timing. Now we see that perfect timing. Okay, just make sure that you have a lot of good communication between you and this other person. And maybe you can get more answers, or communicating clearly with maybe whoever this High Priestess is, maybe the person, that way they have better understanding of what's going on, so they can give you the better answers, right? And choose a new direction for sure, because it does feel like the Great Escape is on. And it does feel like with the move, it is time to choose a new direction. I would have to say, if that were to be any card, this would be the Chariot, right? Choose a new direction. And you have a Chariot here in the present. So I would definitely say that is your Chariot. Getting on your Chariot, okay? Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.